Webtoon Wednesday. Today I'm going to talk about when you're targeted by the bully. The other name that it's under is Best Mistake, and another one is when you're on the blacklist of the bullies. So you can probably find it under one of those three names. This is considered a comedy drama, some romance, and school life. I do really like this webtoon. I think this is a great webtoon to read. There isn't any sexual stuff in here at all. The most I have seen is kissing. Granted, I'm in like the chapter 60-ish area, and I think there might be 80 chapters released at this point, so it's still ongoing. There is violence because there's a lot of fighting and, bullying. There's kidnapping. There's like, I think there's not sexual assault, but like physical assault. This is our main female character. It's not like the greatest picture of her, but it is a funny picture of her. She's a really good character. She's very smart. Now, she's not naturally smart. She actually has to study a lot and work really hard at getting the grades she has. But she's kind of considered like a nerd, but not like a super nerd. I think she technically classifies herself as like an ordinary nerd, but she's very pretty. People still find her attractive and like her, and she's very nice to other people. This is her best friend. Her best friend is a super strong, independent character. If someone says crap to either of them, she's the first one to like stand her ground and say something. Our main female character in the beginning of the story is explaining how there was a kid she knew, a boy, who was being bullied a lot in middle school, and she decided to become his friend just to, be a nice person. Now, this guy kind of took it the wrong way, He ended up falling in love with her, but to the point where he was like very obsessive and stalkerish and texting her at all hours of the day and night where she couldn't even fall asleep. So she got to that point where she lied to him and told him that she had a boyfriend. He didn't believe her. So what she did is she went online and she found a random picture of a dude that she thought was attractive and put it on her social media status saying that was her boyfriend. Unbeknownst to her, when she starts school and starts going to classes, she actually picked like the bully of the school, like the top delinquent, which is this dude. He dyes his hair blonde. He's just, I love me a good delinquent. Like, let's just get that out there right now. So he is a good delinquent. And you do see for a while that he's just kind of like an a-hole. But then he's so lovey-dovey and like the squishy. So he'll be down to like throw fists. Like, he'll throw some hands. But at the same time, he's like really nice to her. He'll give her his coat, share an umbrella, walk her home. So even though he's this delinquent, he's also a very sweet dude, and I just love that kind of balance. Like I said, I like my delinquents, and this is like the perfect kind. Now, obviously, he didn't give her permission to use his picture to pretend to be, the boyfriend or whatever. So she's basically terrified because she knows she's in trouble. He is one of the most popular guys in school. He's a delinquent. Not only that, he has like a gang of friends. They're not actually a gang, but like a group of friends who are like the popular kids or the popular boys. So she knows that her life can be ruined because of the situation she's put in right now, or the situation she put herself in for using his photo to protect herself from a stalker. Now, there is one other main character I do want to share is this dude, because he actually used to be really good friends with our main female character. However, when they went to middle school, they went to separate middle schools. So they were really good friends in elementary school, and then when they went to middle school, they started to drift apart. So they do have a history together, and they go to the same high school. They're, taking the same classes or whatever, but she does not talk to him. She refuses to. Eventually, they get to the point of talking because our delinquent and this other dude happen to be best friends. Now, this is part of a love triangle square, hexagon, however you want to say it, because our main female character ends up getting like several guys end up liking her, including our delinquent and her old best friend. Now, the old best friend has a girlfriend, and the girlfriend, although she likes him, also likes she's dating him, right? But then his girlfriend also likes the delinquent with the blonde hair. So it's like, it's weird, but his girlfriend is also kind of like not a good person, and she does a lot of bad things towards our main female character. So there's actually a lot of drama that goes towards our main female character. I would almost say it's to the point where it's too extreme, and I don't know if it's just a different cultural thing, because at least when I was in high school, I never heard of anyone getting kidnapped within our school for any kind of like delinquent or gang thing. Personally, again, I went to high school in like a little farm town, right? So maybe somewhere else in the States that's more common. But I do see a lot of this in webtoons or manga, where high school girls get kidnapped by a delinquent gang to get like her boyfriend, her lover, whoever, to come and save her, and then like beat the crap out of them. So I don't know if that's more common over there, over in like Japan, Korea, China. I don't know if that's a common thing over there in high school and middle school. If it is, let me know in the comments, because I legitimately don't know. But in a whole, I think it's a really good webtoon. I think it's really well written, and if you have a chance, I would highly recommend picking it up and just reading. I would say if you don't like it by like the first 10 chapters, then like you could drop it, but I think it's worth the read, personally. I really appreciate you guys watching, and if you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.